Hey guys, it's Biggest Smalls coming at you with another one. Today, I'm going to go ahead and do a full run of Act 1 of Metal Gear Solid 4, a single segment on the Boss Extreme difficulty. I'm going to show you what an optimized run looks like. Now, I'm going to break down some parts when we get to them, and I'm going to let you know how I do some of them to, get really good times. So, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Alright, let's do this.
少し遠回りになるけど迂回ルートの情報を送った。レーダー上のマークを参照しながら進んでくれ。暗いところだね。ソリッドアイの暗視モードをオンにするんだ。
応援に行くぞ。襲撃だ。動く。ほら、ありがとうよ。いただくぜ。行け。行け。動くな。ほら、助かれ。礼を言う。行け。行け。
報告だが、敵は新式装備の方に。
おい。
スネーク、情報提供者との合流地点に急ごう。まずはその崩壊したビルの向こう側へ出る必要がある。ビルの中を抜けていくんだ。
いいぞ、敵だ。
スネーク、情報提供者との合流地点に急ぐんだ。
援護を頼む。
進むべき方向はレーダーのマークを参照してくれ。
やられたのか。手を貸してくれ。すごいな。
Alright guys, we made it to the roof. Now we're going to go ahead and fight the frogs at Advent Palace. Now this is definitely going to be the biggest factor in determining your final Act 1 time. And it all starts at the very top level. Now what you're about to see is what I like to call the fast roof method.
Move!
You want to come out of the gate strong here, so I like to try my best to eliminate these guys as fast as possible. Now, I've been faster than this, but it's a pretty good time. Now, I start over here because they touch down first, so I take them out as quickly as I can, then I move to these guys over here. Oh, well, I wanted to take out that one, but they did it for me, so good for them. Usually, they can't shoot worth a shit, so I got lucky there. Also, another thing that's going to determine how fast you can do this is how soon Johnny comes down the stairs. You know, sometimes he likes to hide behind that wall that's right behind you. Sometimes he just comes out of it immediately. You see there, he just likes to stay there for a while. And he's going to drop it for you right here. Now, I prefer that by this time he's over there at that little door. That little bar he hides behind, so that's usually where I like to get him, but he did that, so this is what I do. If he's on the stairs, it's not as fast as him being in the second location, so that's something that you got to take into consideration. That's pretty RNG, so you can't control that. I like to shoot them as fast as possible. Shoot them there. You got to time it correctly there. I'll wait for these two to walk in. Take this one out. Get this one. Strip of her weapon. Then just take her out like that. Boom. Alright. That was great. Alright, let's move to the next level. Alright, pay attention to where I plant these satchels. Put these two right here.
Akiba!
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this sniper there. That way, you only have to deal with 3 of them that jump onto the balcony after you go through the exploding wall. Alright, wait for Meryl to turn the corner there, then shoot him. Alright, I'll wait there to make sure he goes. Alright, set him off here, then take her out.
スネーク、秋葉が気絶してしまったよ。
Now they're gonna throw another grenade here, one that explodes. That's my cue to start rolling again. Boom, there we go. Alright, I'll shoot him to get him to jump down faster. There we go. Oh, 2 for 1 special. Nice. I can just go. Yeah, I set off the bulldozer to come in there. I grabbed the stun there. Set off those satchels. 1, 2. Then shoot him in that order. By the way, thanks to Jaguar King for doing that order. It's a lot faster than what I used to do. So I'll put on the smokes. Right now I'm gonna try to get these guys to stay behind the wall there. Alright, good. That was the fast way to keep them from coming in. Saves a few seconds.
よしスネーク、地上に上がってくれ。
Alright guys, I got my trank out. First thing I'll do is shoot that guy. You can hit him anywhere you want, it's fine. Yeah, I'll throw it over here. By the way, that throw took me a lot of practice to get right. Wait for them to get in the smoke cloud and then get going. Yeah, that first throw that I did, like I said, it took a lot of practice. But again, if you're not sure about where you should throw it, then just watch my Act 1 optimization video. Especially if you're new to this. That's a much safer throw that you'll see there. Alright guys, home stretch. Let's finish strong. Count to 11 and then get the hell out, or else you'll throw up. That'll screw you over. I'm usually better than that, but it's just one of those days. Remember, don't miss that shot, or else you messed up. Wait for it. Okay, run. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot those crates to distract that guy, throw smoke over. Then I'm gonna time a shot at the wall ahead of me to distract the guy that's right there. Then I could run up to him and hold him up. Watch. You gotta time that correctly. I use the music cues to let me know. Alright, that's it. That's it for Act 1, guys. That is what an optimized Act 1 looks like. So, now you have an idea of what you're dealing with here. Now you know the level that you gotta play at to get such a good time. And let's look at the time. Alright, 18:18. Yeah. You know, surprisingly, I've had better times than that. I got an 18:12 the other day while trying to speed run the entire game. But unfortunately, I choked at Act 2, so yeah, that really sucked. But anyway, yeah, that's it for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a good day. Also, I'll put a link in the description for anyone who wants to watch this without voiceover. Now, with all that said, that's pretty much it, guys. Have a good one. Peace.
Nice work.